maybe I will explain much easier way, or maybe in a single point way also. Okay. So I have a lot of experience in a teach and training. Okay. That's the point. Okay. So guys, here it is. Yesterday we discussed about an operating system. So you have a hardware. Hardware means you have a CPU, RAM, motherboard, on motherboard, lot of other chipsets like a audio chip, video chip, okay, network adapters. You connect a hard disk, right? You connect a mouse, keyboards. All these things are hardware devices only. But you don't know how to communicate with them because we don't write any program or anything like it. We cannot give instructions in the hardware understandable language. With the help of operating system, so then we can able to interact with your hardware, right? I want to run an application that is I want to run an application. So with the help of operating system, because operating system provide that environment to run application. It provide user interface for interacting with your computer. And as well as this operating system interacts with your hardware. So it runs our programs, applications, our instructions and data runs on our hardware. So OS interacts with your hardware and interacts with your user also. Interacting with the hardware is that is kernel part of operating system and shell part of operating system which provide environment to run your applications, commands, user interfaces, kind of stuff. Then what is this device drivers? In this kernel, the kernel will manage your hardware, device management, disk management, process management, memory management, network management that we have written for a kernel, right? But how this kernel will do it? Kernel is also a program which is to understand how to communicate with this hardware devices. For example, you have a audio chip. What is this audio chip? I'm talking, so the microphone receive my voice signal and convert into electrical signal. But what to do with it? How to convert it? How to process that data into the digital form? Okay. How to send it through the network? So that is will be taken care by your audio chip only. If you do not have audio chip related program, then you don't understand how to interact with audio chip. Okay. If you do not have audio chip related program, so that you don't know how to interact with them. So you need some programming interface is required. Okay. So what I have to do it? I have to install the audio chip drivers in my operating system, which is under the layer of this kernel only. This works with your kernel. These drivers are nothing but a simple program or a software, okay, which helps your operating system to interact with your devices. It can be anything. It can be audio chip, or it can be a video chip, or it can be a network adapter related, or it can be some printer you are connected. Okay. So these are the drivers. It helps your operating system to interact with the hardware device. Okay. The drivers help operating system to interact with the hardware devices. That is a device drivers. Okay. These device drivers are like a specific hardware purpose. It means if I have a audio chip, then it is hardware chip related kind of stuff. For example, I have a real tech audio drivers. So it is already popped up. Okay, see it is. So in my motherboard, I have some audio chip on my motherboard, which is a real tech company. So I have to download that audio drivers and I have to check it the same model or not. same type or not. So then if it is correct, then I have to download and install. So then I can able to interact with my system. Realtek audio chip. I am time just a chip. So go to images. So you can see so how it is look like on your motherboard. Okay. This is your audio chip. So on your motherboard, you have this chip and you need a specific device drivers for this model drivers I have to download and I have to install in my operating system. So my operating system knows how to communicate with this chip. So that is what device drivers. Maybe I have a Realtek, mm, what we can say NIC chip. Okay, this is a adapter, a network adapter it is. If you install this network adapter, so check with what model it is, then download related drivers, or sometimes it comes with that hardware only. Okay, so then you have to install and you can able to work with that hardware device. Okay, so a device driver is a computer program that operates or control a particular type of device that is attached to your computer. Okay, what is it's a computer program that operates or control a particular type of device that is attached to the computer. Device driver is a computer refer a kind of software specific as so much of is there, but this is quite easy to in single line. Okay, a device driver is it's a computer program that is used to operate or control a particular type of device. It can be a audio chip or it can be a video chip or maybe a network related one or maybe it is a printer related. Okay, so that is or graphic cards related. You install a new graphic card and your system don't understand how to communicate with this graphic card. Your operating system don't know how to communicate with this graphic card. But graphic card is there, it is working. But your system is does not know. So what you have to do? You have to install the device drivers related to that hardware graphic card. So then your operating system knows how to communicate with them. So that is what device drivers. Okay. To communicate with a device, the OS need device drivers based on that device. You connect a printer, for example, you connect a printer. Our operating system does not know how to communicate with the printer. Then install the printer drivers. So now the operating system knows how to communicate with the printer. Okay. Guys, understand what is the device drivers?
Yes, sir.
To manage the devices, okay, so you can go to the device management. So you can go to search and type a device manager. Okay, so there you can see the device manager, or I can go to the control panel. You can go to the control panel. So there you can find device manager, or you can use a run command called Devmgmt.msc. This is the one. Okay. So this is, if you see, these are the different devices in my system. Okay. So you can see audio input, output kind of stuff. So my built-in speakers, built-in microphone related information, batteries, Bluetooth devices, okay, cameras, disk drives, okay, my hard disk related drive. So firmware means your BIOS related kind of stuff. Okay. So here it is a network adapters. I have mainly two physical network adapters, guys. Two physical network adapters. It shows very big list. Only two physical adapters. One is Wi-Fi connected related, and another one is wired connectivity related. This is the one. So this is the wired connectivity. This is wireless connectivity. Okay. There is a two network adapter, physical network adapters are there. It is showing lines. And also if you see, this is some adapter, it is a virtual adapter only, but it is showing a black down arrow mark. Black down arrow mark. Meaning is that this device is disabled. Device is disabled. That's why it is showing enable the device. If you see this disabled device means it is enabled. It is disabled drive. That's it is showing black down arrow mark. You can see printer. I configured two printers in my laptop. One is Canon MF800 series printer. Another one is HP printer. I'm unable to see where is this HP printer. It is there, but it is I can't able to see properly. It will be there inside maybe, or I removed it. I don't know. So this is the printer. Okay, these are my processor. So it is 4-core 8-thread processor. No? So it shows 8 security devices. Trusted platform module is there inside my PC. Sensors, then software components. Okay, so storage controllers, USB controller manager. Okay, so this is a device manager related kind of stuff. When you right click on this name and if you see scan for hardware changes, if you click it, what will happen? If in case you are connected any device to your system, maybe you connected a pen drive, but it is not recognized. Okay, when we are using these pen drives before XP, Windows XP time means Windows 98 time, Windows 98, 97 time. If you connect a pen drive, you have to install the pen drive related drivers. But in Windows XP, so you don't need to install any pen drive driver. So directly you can connect and you can start using it. After XP, like a Windows Vista 7, Windows 8, Windows 10, Windows 11. So you are not using any additional drivers we are not installing because the drivers are built inside your operating system. Certain drivers like a pen drive drivers, USB drivers. That's why keyboard, mouse, all these things we are using directly connecting. In a very olden days, guys, if you want to use color monitor, earlier only monochrome means black and white. If you want to use a color monitor, you have to install the monitor drivers also. Color monitor related drivers also you have to install. They will give a floppy disk. You have to insert a floppy disk. From the floppy disk, you have to install the drivers. Normal standard IBM keyboard you are using, you can directly connect and you can use it. Okay. In case if you purchase a multimedia keyboard, so in the olden days, if you use multimedia keyboard, they will give a floppy disk with it. You have to insert a floppy disk and install the drivers for the floppy disk. From the floppy disk, you have to install for this your keyboard. Okay. So like that. So our operating systems, so they whenever this Windows operating system and all, what they will do, they add some generic drivers inside of your operating system. They'll add already some generic drivers inside of your operating system. Okay. So what I have done, what I told, so when I connect a device to your system, okay, it can be a printer or it can be a USB connector or like a maybe external hard disk or a pen drive or maybe internally I connect to some adapter inside. Okay, so it's a new kind of device for a system. So what happened when you connect a new device to your system? For system, it start run a service called plug and play. What it is? Plug and play. Plug and play. Okay, plug and play. What is the plug and play? When you attach any device to your system, this plug and play service is try to understand what device is understand. So what device it is connected. So first of all, there is a device is connected. First is important is system has to be recognized there is a certain device is connected. Device is connected. Second, what is the device? What model it is? Okay. What type of device it is? What model it is? That's the second one. What's the plug and play will do? The first one is it understand there is a device is connected. For example, I have a printer. I connect a printer to my system. Printer is on. So when I connect a printer to my laptop, what will happen? First, my system will recognize there is a device is connected. Second one is what device it is. Is it a printer or is something it is? So what type of device it is? What model it is? Okay, what is that hardware related information? You try to recognize. Third one is it search inside this OS, inside this part. Okay, it search for the drivers related to the hardware. Search for the drivers which is related to that hardware. Okay, so it search for the drivers inside the machine only itself. If it is find the drivers, it load the drivers, then you can start communicating with the device. Okay, so what is the third one? It search for the drivers inside the operating system. Inside a operating system. Okay, once it is found, it load the drivers. It load the drivers and start communicating with the device. Okay, so these are the things happens with the plug and play. So what is the third point? Search for the drivers. If it is find, it load the drivers, then you can start. Okay, you can load the drivers and you can start using the device, right? So it's search for the drivers, right? It's searching for the drivers inside the system. What if it is not found? If it is found, then go to the fourth step. If it is not found, then what? You have to install the drivers. It shows an error. A device is connected, unable to find the drivers. Install the drivers. Like that, it will show something. Okay. So install the device drivers as per required. Okay. So, as per the device, the related device drivers, you have to install it. Once install it, then you can able to work with it. This is the device drivers process, guys. Okay. Understand what I'm trying to say? What is plug and play? I didn't write a plug and play. I written for a printer only, but I didn't write about a plug and. Guys, understand what is plug and play? What happen if you attach a new device to your system? What happened inside your system? Again, someone put a message. Who is this? Shravani. Okay. Don't worry. Guys, understand what is plug and play, or can I repeat?
Understood, sir.
Okay. Then. Okay. Remember this process. So it is very helpful when you are dealing with any devices, even for the next part. So I explained about a device manager, right? So what is the help of a use of this device manager? So one thing I told, that is, if you right click and scan for changes, it means when you attach a device, what is the first step? The plug and play runs and try to understand there is a device is connected and what type of device is connected. What is that model? kind of stuff, right? The first thing is has to happen like this. Okay. But sometimes it is not having anything. Okay. You attach a device, for example, you attach a printer, it is not recognizing your printer. You attach a pen drive, it is not recognizing pen drive. So there is change, connectivity, a new hardware is connected, but still your system is not doing any recognizing it. So what you have to do, right click here, go to the device manager, see the computer name, right click, scan for hardware changes. Just try to refresh this hardware connectivities and try to run this plug and play again and again. So then it try to recognize there is a device is connected. Once your system understand there is a new device is connected, so then it will understand what is the hardware of that one and is it a drivers are available, loading the drivers. So those things will be happens. Okay. So that is one point is scan for hardware changes. Second one, another one. So that is what is another one it is. So there is a few things we face some issues. So then how to resolve it also. For example, I have a device. This is my wired networking device, network connecting device. Currently, I'm not connected with the wire. I connected to the Wi-Fi. So right click, you can see there is a few options. Scan for hardware changes. So any changes like you change that related hardware, but still it is not recognizing. Scan for hardware changes. You can update the drivers. If any new drivers are available, just you can update those related drivers. You can disable the drivers. You can disable the devices. So device is no longer required, or maybe because of this device, some other process we are getting interruption. So you don't require that device right now. So you can disable the device from here also. Okay. Uninstall the device means, for example, you face certain issue. For example, you are facing some issue with your device. For example, you have an IC or a printer. It is showing working fine, or sometimes it is not working fine. Sometimes it is showing device is working, but really it is not working. Even you connected, but it is not working, and it is showing not working. In both the cases, you can do one thing that is called like you can try to update the drivers. Okay, if device is not working, drivers are there. Earlier it is working, now it is not working. What you can able to do it? So try update the drivers or uninstall the drivers and restart the PC. Both we can do it. Update the drivers. If updates are available, click on update drivers. If updates are available, so click on that one and try to install the updates. Updates are not available, then you can uninstall the drivers. Uninstall the drivers, restart your PC. Uninstall the drivers, restart your PC, automatically devices will refresh. Sometimes guys, that device drivers face certain issues. Device drivers have some conflicts issues. Sometimes the background service control is happen. So device drivers may not be load properly. The device drivers, working drivers only, but not loading properly. So and you don't get a connectivity kind of stuff. In that cases, it is showing good, but not getting connected. So what you can able to do it? So uninstall the drivers, restart your PC, then these drivers will be reload again. These drivers will reload again. So it may give proper working next time. Okay. So that is one of the troubleshooting. Okay. Like this. So one more, I will go to the properties. It's showing the device is working properly. Means actually the device and the drivers are installed properly. Okay. Advanced, and this is the hardware related settings. Okay. For this adapter. This is the important one. The drivers part is important. See which company it is built, Realtek. And this is a device drivers data. So older data only. Okay. And it is a digital signature. What is the digital signature? So Realtek manufacture this adapter. Okay, this device is manufactured by the Realtek company. And the device drivers, the related device drivers, also built by Realtek only. But it is approved by Microsoft. Microsoft will approve that the device are good as per the given Microsoft rules and regulations. The device drivers are built. It works for this type of operating system. That signature is given by the Microsoft. If it is missing, also your device may not work. In the olden days, digital signatures is not a more important earlier. Okay, now digital signature is very important because we are all using 64-bit OSs. In 64-bit machines, compulsory digital signature is important. Okay, earlier people download third-party all-in-one drivers CDs. They use it. People lost a lot of time the actual drivers. So people use some compatible drivers or a third-party drivers they will install. That time digital signature is so they will override the digital signature part. But now it is not like that because 64-bit machines enforces digital signatures. So compulsory you have to use that one. Okay, Microsoft hardware compatibility publisher means this Microsoft done this. This is a driver's details. Go to the driver's details. You can and understand what is your driver name, location of the drivers like this. See system 32 drivers folder. Your drivers file is shows like this. Okay. Updating the drivers. For example, your drivers are older and it not working properly right now, or you to improve the performance of your device drivers. So you can update. It is, you can go for such automatic for the drivers or browse my computer for inside your system. You have a drivers already downloaded, updated drivers. You can choose a second one. In case you don't know, then it will search in the internet, search in the Windows updates. So it will download it. The next one is, yeah, Chandana, tell me. Chandana raised hand, but not speaking. Okay. So suppose you update the drivers. Will take. Suppose you update the drivers, or maybe you see it's a old version and a new version is available. So you download the new version drivers and you install the drivers. But new version is not working properly. The older is working better and new version giving problem. So what you can able to do it? You can able to roll back the drivers. You can roll back to the driver. Okay, so it will roll back to the previous drivers. So that is okay. Now I got this one. Okay. Okay. You can roll back. Disable drivers already I told. So if this device is not working properly, or maybe and it is not at all required, it giving some process interruption, or maybe some other work, these drivers or these particular devices involving and disturb our process. So we can disable for a temporary. Uninstalling device drivers. You install the drivers, it is not at working. So then you can uninstall it and install the new drivers. And one more I told, that is, it is showing a good condition. So drivers are showing good and device is also working good, but really it is not working, like you are connected, but it is not giving any response. Orchestra window. Okay. So in that cases, you can uninstall the drivers, restart your PC, and check it. Maybe it works because of sometimes drivers in your system got some issues. It's like a confusion between other drivers, or maybe loading of drivers having some kind of issue by some different process. So what you can do, so better uninstall the drivers, restart your PC. While you are uninstalling it, it asks question like you are want to completely remove or you don't want to completely remove from your PC. Don't completely remove from your PC, just uninstall the drivers and restart your PC. So this is one kind of troubleshooting. Okay, so here it is. Go to device manager, find a device, open the device properties. In general tab, it shows working or not. Check for error status. Sometimes it will shows some error status on it. Update the drivers. If not working, roll back the drivers. Uninstall the drivers, restart your PC. This is also a kind of solution. Yeah, this is specifically, if you see guys, here it is. If you connect a device, you connected a new device and it is showing, yeah, 1 second. So, may I audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good, good, good. Okay. In case if it is showing this triangle symbol, like you connected a device, okay, it's showing this triangle symbol, yellow triangle symbol means your system recognize there is a device, but the device drivers are not installed. Device drivers are not installed. So immediately you can understand you connected it, but it is not working means go to the device manager, check it. If it is showing like this, find the suitable drivers for the device and install the device. Okay. So this is the basic points about your device drivers. Guys, understand anything? So what is the device driver? What is meant by device drivers? And what is the process like checking the device drivers using device manager, updating, uninstallations, disabling, rollback. What is another one? Yeah, the process of device recognition. Okay, got it up to here.
Yes, sir.
Very. The next one we are going to see how to add a printer. Okay, just how to add the same process only, device management process only. How to attach a printer. Okay, and how to attach a dummy printer. Both I will explain. Okay, just relax for 10 minutes, just 10 minutes only. Then we can start. So come back at 11:25. 10 minutes break on. Relax, have some tea and come back once.